So here's a question for you all. What do two dynamic energy workers do after a massive SFT tapping event, group tapping event? And the short answer, Jen?
Picnic.
Picnic. We go for a picnic. So that's what we're doing.
We're at the dog park. Maisie has been going up to every person with dogs, and I swear she's interviewing for a second home. Maybe she wants to like vacation in another home or something, because she's really kissing up to the mothers of different dogs.
Well, she's very good at that.
I wonder where she gets that from.
No idea. None whatsoever. So, anyway, what's for lunch?
Oh my gosh, we have chicken, whole wheat bread. I never get bread. Oh my gosh, it's like cake, people. And so we have chicken sandwiches with barbecue sauce. And guess what? There's some sugar in the barbecue sauce. I can taste it. It's like candy. Shh, don't tell Marvin.
I think your secret's out.
Uh-oh.
I think you're done and dusted. And for Daddy, the special treat is beer.
Yeah. Apparently there's nothing better on a hot day after doing some man work is to have a beer with your trophy wife and dogs.
Trophy wife. So anyway, we'll show you some of the surrounds and we'll see if we can say something important and spiritual in the process.
Well, there's just such an ambiance. It's our Sunday afternoon. It's our summer, but I've never felt such a clear, calm, pure summer. Maybe when I was a kid, but it's like every single day is like this. And I don't mean to like throw it in people's faces, but there's such a place on earth that is pure heaven. And it's Wodonga, Australia. Who knew?
Tiny little town called Wodonga. Interesting place, interesting name. We've got our little rogs here as well. So here's our outlook, just looking over the lake. And we've got some nice little houses in the background. That'd be great to own. And then there's a interesting little waterfall. Not a waterfall, but a squirty fountain type thing in the background. I don't know if you guys can see that.
What are those little black ducks with orange beaks?
I believe they're called little black ducks with orange beaks.
Hey, who knew? Huh.
Oh dear, that's so funny. Anyway, so that's our little lake outlook, and we're sitting under this really big tree. It's a great tree.
Do you think it's a mile to walk around it?
Maybe, yeah. Why not? Let's call it a mile. Yeah.
So you can walk a whole way around it, and the birds that come out of the water, and it's incredible. It's surreal. It's like being in an Audubon book if an Audubon book was Australian version.
And of course it wouldn't be a picnic if we didn't have our roggies with us. So we've got Merle in the foreground, there's Maisie in the background. They're fascinated by something that's going on in the reeds. And we've got little Milton down there. He's just exhausted. He's doing his own thing. Say hello to your millions of fans. You got 8 billion people watching you at the moment, Milton. What do you say? What have you got to say to 8 billion people on the planet? Give us your spiritual insight.
Woof.
Woof.
It's so cool to see all different personalities with these guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
well, there you go. Go on, Mel. Come on. All right, Maisie. Maisie will talk to her fans.
Sit, Maisie. Sit.
Maisie likes talking to her fans.
Maisie, sit.
A little bit later, Maisie's got this kind of little tutu type thing.
Oh, we bought her this little dress when she was a baby, when we were still expecting her. And it's so cute, and I just found it today, and it's like a little tutu swimsuit, so she's going to be modeling it later to her own chagrin. She doesn't realize it yet.
The shame of it all.
It has to be done.
Oh dear. I don't know, the things that some people do to their pets, it's just such the embarrassment.
Yeah, but it's got to mimic the experience of having children, and what good is having children if you don't embarrass them?
Well, that's true. So, tell us something spiritual.
Well, you can really feel that all over our area right now. You can feel people enjoying their Sunday afternoon, and it's really surreal to though we'll never talk to them, we'll never like meet them, it's still like we're in this commune with strangers through this beautiful sunny day. And it's funny that there's no birds right now, because when we don't have the camera going, there's birds all over the place. It might be that the dogs are so close to the water, but they usually don't seem to mind. And another interesting thing that happens when we come out is that other people seem to start to enjoy the very spot we're on. And it seems to be that we get a lot of people who come around and want to be right very close to where we are. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, that's just the nature of things.
Mm-hmm. So everybody watching this is getting a release right now. We're bringing them into the calm and the peace of this day. Yeah. So take all of that worry and just how you're feeling it in your body, just let it empty out. Because what's the point of just showing you? That feels like it's thrown it in your face. The reason for showing you is so you can feel this peace and calm for yourselves. It's not like, oh, look what I got and you don't. It's not like that at all. If we're feeling this experience of peace in the higher realms, then you're there with us. And the love is the conduit. So if you can feel my love, you can be here in the peace and the calm with us.
So that's just a little bit. Hey, there's only so much that you can do without a beer in your hand. So, you know, we are in Australia, babies.
We're not promoting beer drinking, but we're not promoting abstinence either. So there you go.
Abstinence doesn't work. It's scientifically proven not to work. Thank you.
You know, I can't drink. You know why I can't drink, right?
Babies, you have surreal enough experiences fully sober, so imagine what happens after a beer or two.
Well, yeah. You remember when we got married, right, babies?
Yeah, celebration after our wedding. I think you had half a glass of champagne and it just knocked you out for the next 2 or 3 days.
I had such a hangover, it wasn't worth it. It's almost like I was dealing with every man and his dog's hangover in all of Australia.
See, the thing is that every Australian male just, you know, their ideal woman is a cheap drunk, so they don't have to spend a lot of money to, you know, take them out. And so you're the quintessential cheap drunk, babies.
Why, thank you, babies. That's the nicest thing you've ever said to me, literally.
And I say I say a lot of really nice things to you.
You do, babies, you do.
Give me my beer. God, how dare you?
Babies, I got a kid. We kid.
What?
Remember we watched Triumph, the comic dog, Triumph, the hand puppet Triumph, the comic dog. That's his line. Is we kid. He smokes a cigar and he's really.
I don't know. Sometimes I'd love to know what you're talking about. You should see when we were doing the group tapping. Oh, by the way, I do hope that you all get to watch the group tapping and actually tap along with it. It was a bit of a marathon session. That's why we're pretty much taking the day off. I did the production work on it this morning. By the time you watch this, it'll already be up on YouTube. So, yeah, go and take a look at that. And there are some important messages in that about, you know, the relevance of these group tapping events and why it's so important that, you know, a good chunk of 8 billion people on the planet get with the program and tap along with us because the kinds of issues that we're addressing at the collective level, about the only way they really can be solved is in energy, and as far as I know, no one else is doing the work that we're doing. So, you know, if you're interested in world peace, and who the hell isn't, right, except for maybe one or two people that really don't want it, you know, the vast majority of people are interested in world peace. So, you know, do the work, get with the program.
So here's the thing. What we do here, even with these videos, is all for the same purpose, to bring those up in consciousness or out in consciousness, whatever, so that they can experience the joy, love, abundance, freedom, health, success, security, companionship, creativity, peace, life, wholeness, beauty, enthusiasm, contentment, spirituality, enlightenment, confidence, family, discernment, kindness, sincerity, integrity, and confidence that we do.
All right, and one of these days I am going to get you to say all of that in one breath.
Today is not that day, my friend.
No, today is a rest and relaxation day.
Yep. It really does take me a few days to get over after we do a group healing session. I really feel the issues of 8 billion people. I know it sounds silly, but I feel it. And the recovery time is getting better. So at least I'm up and about today.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, in the early days, you'd be horizontal for days. And see, the thing is, because we're in the southern hemisphere, the time zones for us, we do these things very early in our morning to fit with sort of mid to late afternoon American time. I feel sorry for those that are in European time zones, because it's very, very late for them. But anyway, so by the time we finish these tapping events, it's early morning and we're screwed. You know, our day is done. And it's like early morning, it's like, well, okay, well, what do we do now? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the thing is...
There's something really exciting going on.
Yeah, it's juicy. Milton's looking at us like, why aren't you getting as excited as we are?
No, it's just another dog. We're not exactly sure what it is.
Every dog is very special and amazing in his own right.
Every dog is a good dog. All right.
Right,
what else were you going to say?
No, I was going to say something about...
Well, you think about what you're going to say. I'll have some more of my beer.
All right.
Lost it.
Lost it. I went down your throat with the beer.
So now it's my fault.
No, nothing's your fault, baby. It's
Oh dear, that's funny.
You're wonderful. It's just... It sounds boring to say how peaceful it is, but there's really not a lot to say. Like, if you think about it, we don't sit around and gossip or complain or whatever. That gives
for
us,
the most part.
That gives us a lot more energy and time than maybe the average person. So here's a supermodel, little Maisie Marie. You want to go in the water and show off your little outfit? She don't care. She's a pro. Look at, she knows her angles.
That's right.
Where's my lighting? What's my cue?
It actually reminds me of a like a little model on the runway. Is that what they call it?
Toddlers and tiaras?
Maybe.
Yeah.
And now coming out is Maisie in a pretty little pink number with a tutu, and she's waving to her fans.
We don't want a nippy slip.
Oh no nippy slipping. And she waves to her fans.
Like British wave or American wave?
That's the funniest thing possible.
Do you think she'll go in the water?
I doubt it, but you can let her go.
Okay, here you go, Maisie. Look at how pretty you are, Maisie. She's unaffected by the crowd.
Well, she knows that she's famous, so she just doesn't have a care in the world.
Look at it, Maisie. It's like an episode of Baywatch. Not the Baywatch. She's a little pretty little angel. Meryl's
Anyway, it's our day out. We're going to go back into our little picnic. Thanks for tuning in with us. Look forward to catching you next time, and bye for now.
Bye for now, everybody. We love you.
Bye.
Bye.